Welcome to Fastest Time Wins, Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo Series Scenario Report. Scenario Report is brought to you by Rodeo Rhymes, available on Amazon. This report will be for the barrel racing, as Brittany Posey Tanazi is up for an opportunity to sweep. So how will a sweep affect 7th and 8th place? Helen Noasad and or Jordan Driver, who are sitting in 7th and 8th place with no money won. What are some scenarios that could play out? Do they have a chance to even qualify for the semis? The log jam in the middle with Shelly Morgan, Jimmy Cox, and Taylor Moykins. And I'll bring up the report so you can see how they sit now. So that's where we are now. Brittany Posey with $6,000 has won the first and second round. Jamie Olsen and Sissy Wynn are tied at $3,000. The log jam at fourth with Shelly Morgan, Jimmy Cox, and Taylor Moykins with $500 separating the three of them. And like we said, Helen Novosad and Jordan Driver are in 7th and 8th with no money won. Payout is $3,000 for first, $2,000 for second, $1,000 for third, $750, $500, $250 for fourth, fifth, and sixth, respectively. So like I said, does Helen Novosad and Jordan Driver even have a chance to make a semis? And the answer to that question is yes, they do. However, they need to either win the round or place second with a Tanazi sweep. So the best thing for Driver and Noasad is for Posey to either sweep or win second. And I'll show you how that would look in the event that scenario would play out. We'll sort by money won, largest to smallest. Bring that up on the screen. That's what that scenario would look like if Brittany Posey was to sweep. And in this scenario, I'll show it to be Helen Noasad, but it could equally be Jordan Driver to win $2,000. And Shelly Morgan, Jimmy Cox, and Taylor Moyens would have to win a lesser amount to allow the $2,000 or $3,000 from Driver or Noasad to make it into fourth place. So all 8 barrel racers are eligible today to make the semis. So what are some other scenarios that could play out? Like we said, a Tanazi sweep is possible, and that would help out Driver and Noasad in their chances to go. Sissy Wynn and Jamie Olsen have a chance to tie Tanazi. But for that to happen, Tanazi has to play 7th or 8th. So just a quick little look there using Sissy Wynn. If she was to win the go-around or Jamie Olsen win the go-around, Tanazi would have to play 7th or 8th and win no money, and then you would have a tie up at the top. That's a possibility as well. Another scenario I'm going to share with you is, I call it the bubble scenario between Morgan, Cox, and Moykins. A dueling threesome for the coveted semifinal qualification. Perhaps the 4th spot could actually be the 3rd or 4th spot. And that could play out many different ways between Morgan, Cox, and Moykins. So that's a little bit on your scenarios for the barrel racing. Barrel racing of the show is a matinee today, so we'll be watching it and tracking it. If I get the opportunity, I'll track it live, and we'll see how it unfolds on the Tanazi sweep. Will Novosad or driver win first or second in the round, giving them an opportunity to squeeze in there? They're going to need some help from Tanazi to win some of the bigger money and to keep Shelly Morgan, Cox, and Moikins from winning some bigger money, which even a win by driver or Novosad, if Morgan, Cox, and Moikins was to win second place, would have an opportunity to block the win from driver or Novosad. So this Super Series format is so cool. It brings out these scenarios and makes every run that much more meaningful. I did this with the tie down last night. I was hoping to get to do the team roping and the steel wrestling today for the rest of the fastest time wins report. I didn't get those done yet. Chores on the forum kept me away from that, and being Sunday obligations. Hope you're having a blessed day. I hope you're enjoying the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo as much as I am. And if you get a chance, check out my book, Rodeo Rhymes. It's out on Amazon. A nice little coffee table display with Brennel cowhide. It's got the saddle knot stitching for the binding as far as the illustration goes. The back of the book looks somewhat like a Wrangler patch. A little bit of information about Betsy and I, stories about us and our horses, and like 29, 30 poems. So I hope you enjoyed it. That's the barrel racing scenarios for the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo Super Series 2, Round 3. Adios.